woman got pregnant by her boss and he heartlessly abandoned her. So she decided to return to her family and try to make things work with her husband. But by then, her husband's mind was already elsewhere. Even their intimacy felt like just going through the motions. The man usually slept on his side, turned away. But this time, the woman didn't stay cold and distant like usual. She actively hugged him from behind. For the sake of the child in her belly, she felt she had no other choice. Soon, her husband's birthday was approaching. The woman took the lady's watch her boss had given her and exchanged it for a men's watch as a birthday gift for her husband. On his birthday, she got up early to prepare breakfast. It was the first time since their marriage that she had cooked for him. Her husband said he never celebrated his birthday, but she insisted on celebrating it with him and told him to come home early that night. He even took the day off work and started cooking in the kitchen well in advance. Knowing her husband had recently been craving tofu from a certain shop, she asked her mom to keep an eye on the stove while she went personally to buy the tofu. Little did she know her husband was already at that tofu shop to spend more time with the woman he liked. He had been helping out at the shop after work every day. Using his birthday as an excuse, he took out 2 tickets to the ice rink and asked her to go skating together over the weekend. And that's exactly when his wife showed up. Seeing a smile on her husband's face that she had never seen before, she tried hard to hold back her emotions, hoping the two weren't what she feared. That night during dinner, the atmosphere was unusually quiet. Seeing his wife, who was so warm in the morning, now sitting there gloomy and silent, the man mentioned he bought some tofu and got up to cook another dish. His wife responded that tofu could be eaten tomorrow or the next day, but just not today. Even though she was holding back a lot of resentment, she still stood up and took out the gift she had prepared. Seeing such an expensive watch, the man wanted her to return it, saying he did rough work and wasn't used to wearing something so fancy. But his wife insisted he keep it. By now, the woman had clearly chosen to return to her family, but her husband's heart was no longer with her. Soon the weekend arrived. The woman from the tofu shop came as promised, bringing her son. The man couldn't wait to show off the new moves he had learned, spinning her around until she was dizzy. As they playfully wrestled, they fell to the ground together. And all of this was seen by his wife. She frantically tapped on the window and shouted her husband's name. He turned around at the sound. In that moment, their eyes met. The tension was unbearable. He carefully walked over to his wife. She stared at them both with venom in her eyes. Before he could even speak, she started hurling insults, saying he grew up without a mother and now he's chasing after some older woman. He tried to explain that she was just his former coworker, a mentor, and that their relationship was completely innocent. But by then his wife was convinced that what she was seeing was no different from her own affair with her boss. After letting out all her anger, she asked for a divorce.